we get older, sometimes we can't help but just think that maybe our best days are behind us. And whether you're right or wrong, I'm here to tell you how to make the most sense out of what that means and put it to work for you. I'm Ricky Calabat. Welcome to my Live a Legacy channel. My intentions are to provide you with valuable information that will alter the trajectory of your life by creating new opportunities for your family and your future. What is Straight Talk with Ricky? It's the real deal, unedited, unfiltered truth about life and all the lessons that come with it. Subscribe now. Okay, so yes, your best days are behind you. Like, ouch. That kind of hurts when you think about it. And at some point, depending on what happened in your younger years, that's probably very accurate, right? That's probably true. So, for example, I used to be a pretty good athlete. I mean, I never competed professionally or even at the college level, but I played all of the sports. I played the big four mostly: basketball, football, baseball, and basketball, baseball, football, and that's about it, I guess. And I was really good. I won championships, I won awards, I won a lot of different things, lots and lots of different things. I enjoyed playing. I was just playing softball even a year ago, and here I am, 52 years old, and I still can play around with in that arena. And yet, there's no way in hell that I can come anywhere near how good I was, 10, 20 years ago in some cases. So that's okay. I'm mentally at a place where I take comfort in knowing that those days, best days, are behind me. Being able to compete on that level in that sport is probably behind me. Well, it is. It is behind me. So there's no sugarcoating it, right? It is what it is. So my question to you is, what are you holding on to? What are you clinging on to that is behind you, and yet you still talk about it? You still, tell stories, you still fantasize about it, and you still live in that past because you don't want to take acceptance for your present, where you are today, let alone your future. So we see this happen a lot in high school, right? The big man on campus, the guy who's the most popular guy in high school, captain of the basketball team, captain of the football team, all of these things. And they go on to college, maybe they have some success in college, and then they never hear about them. You always wonder, I wonder what happened. That guy was like, going to kill it, in the real world. And most times it doesn't actually work out that way. I remember I just went to my 30-year reunion just a few years ago, and that was the farthest thing. The people that were the most popular may still be popular, but I wouldn't say that they're extremely successful. They didn't kill it on a high level. They're not celebrities or, flying around in private jets. So, by the way, I'm not doing that either, but I'm just saying, in context, if your best days of your life happened in high school, then that is a tragedy, in my opinion. If you blossomed in high school, then you've spent the majority of your life going downhill. That's horrible. That's terrible. So, again, no judgment here. But I just want you to conceptualize that. Wrap your mind around that and say, okay, am I clinging on to something in the past? Are those better days behind me that I'm kind of wanting to relive over and over again? There's nothing wrong with that. Little bit. You're telling a story to somebody you've never met before and you want to give them an idea of, your history. That's one thing. But if you keep recycling the same story to the same people all the time, you're stuck in a rut. You are totally stuck in a rut, and you need to get out of it. And the way to do that is to change your vision. So yes, the days of me playing sports are behind me. Again, I'm at peace with that, right? I'm not going to be playing in the Super Bowl. And I'm not going to win the, a baseball award or whatever. Those days are behind me. Now I have 2 boys. I'm going to teach them everything I know, and let's see how far they can go. However, I think my best days are ahead of me. And I think that in leaving a legacy, which is why I'm doing all of these videos and everything for my boys, teach them my life lessons, and this is a big life lesson. And I want everyone to get a glimpse of how does this impact you? What are you going to be the best at? Right? Where are your best days not behind you? What can be in front of you? Well, what does that mean? That means if your best days are going to be in front of you, then it's probably something that you're just started doing or getting better at it, or maybe you haven't even started yet. And that's why it's so important to continue to grow, continue to learn, and especially get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone if you want to make magic happen. If you want to create new memories, new awesome stories. Sometimes if we spend too much time living in the past at our previous accomplishments, at what we did before, what is that doing? That's preventing us from actually looking into the future, having vision, seeing what's possible, new opportunities. So that's what I just want to make sure. Now, you're not living so much in the past and you're not allowing the future to happen. You're not allowing yourself to take on a new direction, to take on new growth, new opportunities. Maybe it's with work, maybe it's in relationships, maybe it's just for yourself. Maybe it's just for yourself. You want to learn how to paint? Go start painting. You always wanted to write a book. Okie dokie. No easier time to write a book than right now. I don't know how much money you can make, but if you're only going after it for the money aspect, that's a different story. But if you always wanted to write a book, start writing. You never know what's going to happen. So I want you to just keep focusing on the future, new memories. However old you are today, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I want you to see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So 10-year-older version of you, you're talking amongst your friends. What story do you want to tell them? That's a great question. What conversation do you want to have with your friends 10 years from now about a major accomplishment that you made, about a huge mountain that you've climbed, or as simple as, hey, I started something new. It's going great. I don't know how far I'm going to go. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, but I know at this time I'm really enjoying it. Awesome, right? So allow yourself the opportunity to think ahead, think positive, optimistic, new opportunities, new memories, new experiences. And a big way to, in order for you to do that, open up your mind, is to stop thinking about the past. Stop reliving your fantastic memories when you were the best ever at whatever it is that you were, or you think you were, right? So you might not have been that great. You know, in your mind, yes, you were awesome, but you might not have even been that great. And so now you're clinging on to something that isn't even worth it. So definitely don't allow yourself to fall into that trap, okay? The past is good. It shapes us, right? We've got some scars we can show, we've got stories, and we can do all that. No problem. Keep doing that. Just don't live there, okay? Visit. Don't live there. Go for a little visit, go for a stroll down memory lane, and then get your butt back to the future, where you are now and where you want to go. Okay? Awesome. Thank you guys. Hey, get out there, have a fantastic day, and touch people's lives in a positive way. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead, subscribe, and click on the bell. Like and share with 3 people you think will also benefit from this game-changing message. Connect with me. All my social media links are below in the description. We welcome and reply to all comments. So please share your comments below, and please let us know what topic interests you the most.